Could you give us a few minutes, please? Huh? How can you give time to someone? Let's find out. What's up, guys? My name is Shane, and today we are talking about going to a restaurant and ordering food. Everyone loves food, right? I love food too, but I don't want to eat too much because I don't want to get fat. But we still need to know how to order food at a restaurant. So today, I take you on a little journey. We go into a restaurant together, we order food, we have a problem, and then we pay and leave the restaurant. And I tell you what phrases you can use at every step of the way. So make sure you watch until the end of the video so you know what to say at every step of the way when you go to a restaurant and order food. Okay, let's get started. The first thing we have to do is go into the restaurant, right? And when we go into a restaurant, there will normally be a person waiting to greet you, or you'll have to go to the counter. And you'll normally be in one of two situations. Number one, you will have a booking or reservation, and number two, you won't have a booking or reservation. A booking or reservation means when you have an arrangement with the restaurant, a plan with the restaurant, where the restaurant will keep a table free for you. So if you don't have a reservation and you go into the restaurant and you see that there are many tables free, you can say, just a table for two, please, if it's just you and your friend. Or if you go with your mum and dad, you can say, just a table for three, please. And when we say this really quickly, it sounds like this. Just a table for two, please. Now you try. Just a table for two, please. Now let's pretend the waiter, he walks you to your table, but it's in the center of the restaurant and you don't really want to sit in the center. You want to sit near the window. You can say, could we sit over there, please? Could we sit over there, please? This means, can we sit at a different table, please? Is this okay? Now, let's pretend you go into the restaurant and it's really busy and you can't really see any tables free. You can say, do you have a table for two free if it's just you and your friend? Or do you have a table for three, please, if it's your mum and dad? This means, are there any tables free or do we have to wait? And when we say this really quickly, it sounds like this. Do you have a table for two free? Do you have a table for two free? We don't say do you, we don't say have a, we say ja have a. Ja have a. Do you have a table for two free? Now you try. Do you have a table for two free? Now let's pretend you go into the restaurant and you do have a reservation, you do have a booking. You can say, hi, I have a reservation for at... So for me, I would say, I have a reservation for Shane at 8 p.m. I have a reservation for Shane at 8 p.m. And then the waiter will probably look at the reservation book and then he will probably take you to your table. So let's look at those phrases again. Just a table for two, please. Could we sit over there, please? Do you have a table for two free? And I have a reservation for Shane at 8 p.m. Okay, now let's pretend you get to your table and you're really hungry, but there's no menu. What could you say to the waiter? You could say, could we get a menu, please? Could we get a menu, please? And when we say it really fast, it sounds like this. Could we get a menu, please? Could we get a menu, please? Now you try. Could we get a menu, please? Now let's pretend you're looking at the menu. You're looking at all the different dishes and all the different foods and drinks. And the waiter comes back to you and he says, can I take your order, please? But you're not ready to order. What can you say to him? You can say, could you give us a few minutes, please? Could you give us a few minutes, please? This means we are still not ready. Come back in 2 or 3 minutes and then we will be ready. And when a native speaker says this really quickly, it sounds like this. Could you give us a few minutes, please? Could you give us a few minutes, please? We say, could ya? Could ya give us a few minutes, please? Now you try. Could you give us a few minutes, please? Now let's pretend you've looked at the menu and you are ready to order. And you want to order the lasagna. What can you say? You could say, could I have the lasagna, please? Could I have the lasagna, please? This means I would like to order the lasagna, please. And when a native speaker says this really quickly, it sounds like this. Could I? Could I? Could I have the lasagna, please? Now you try. Could I have the lasagna, please? Now let's pretend you are allergic to nuts. Allergic means if you eat something, it might make you feel sick or it might make you have problems with your body. Many people are allergic to nuts. If they eat nuts, it makes their body not very happy, not feel good. So let's pretend you want to order the lasagna, but you're not sure if it has nuts in it. What can you say? You can say, does the lasagna have nuts in it? Does the lasagna have nuts in it? And then the waiter will say yes or no. Or another phrase you could use is this dish okay for people who are allergic to nuts? Is this dish okay for people who are allergic to nuts? Or let's pretend you're a vegan or a vegetarian. You could say, is this dish okay for vegans or for vegetarians? So those phrases again are, excuse me, could we get a menu, please? Could you give us a few minutes? Could I get the lasagna, please? Does the lasagna have nuts in it? And is this dish okay for vegans or vegetarians? Okay, now let's pretend you have ordered your food and your food arrives, but it's not what you ordered. You ordered a lasagna, but you got fried rice. What can you say to the waiter? You can say, excuse me, I didn't order this. Excuse me, I didn't order this. And when native speakers say this really quickly, we say, excuse me, I didn't order this. Now you try. Excuse me, I didn't order this. Now let's pretend your lasagna comes out, but there's no fork, there's no knife, there's no spoon. So how can you eat your food? You can say to the waiter, excuse me, could I get some cutlery, please? Excuse me, could I get some cutlery, please? Cutlery means a fork, a knife and a spoon. Now let's pretend you ordered your food 45 minutes ago, but it still hasn't come yet. And you want to ask the waiter, where is it? What can you say? You can say, excuse me, I ordered the lasagna 45 minutes ago, but it still hasn't come. I ordered the lasagna about 45 minutes ago, but it still hasn't come. This is a really polite way to say, where's my food? So let's look at those phrases again. Excuse me, I didn't order this. Excuse me, could I have some cutlery, please? And excuse me, I ordered the lasagna 45 minutes ago and it still hasn't come yet. Okay, let's pretend you finished your food. It was really delicious and now you're really full and want to pay the bill. What can you say to the waiter? You can say, excuse me, could we get the check, please? Excuse me, could we get the check, please? And then the waiter will go to the counter and bring you the bill. Let's pretend he brings you the bill and it's wrong. You ordered the lasagna, but he's got a fried rice and a lasagna on there. What can you say to him? You can say, excuse me, could you check the bill again? I didn't order the fried rice. Excuse me, could you check the bill again? I didn't order the fried rice. This is a polite way to say the bill is wrong. And let's pretend your bill is $95 and you give the waiter $100, but you don't want the change. You don't want the $5 change. What can you say to the waiter? You can say, you can keep the change. You can keep the change. This means you don't have to give me the change. It's yours. I am giving it to you. And then finally, you get up and you are leaving the restaurant and you see the waiter who was serving you, who was helping you all night. What can you say to him? You can say, thanks, see you next time. Thanks, see you next time. And when a native speaker says this really quickly, he'll say, see ya next time. See ya next time. Now you try. See ya next time. And those phrases again are, could we get the check or bill, please? Excuse me, could you check the bill again? I didn't order the keep the change for when you want to give a tip. And thanks, see ya next time. And that is the end of the video today. Try these phrases the next time you go to a restaurant. And if you're interested in learning more phrases that English speakers use all the time, check out this video right here. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe right now so you don't miss any video that can help you understand English like a native speaker. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If you learned something today, please hit like and share this with your friends so they can understand what phrases to use in a restaurant. And for daily quizzes, weekly posts, videos, lessons, and much more, follow me on Instagram. And I will see you in the next video. So let's look at those phrases again. You have a table for... Okay, now let's pretend